New Jersey is at a crossroads. New Jersey has become so unaffordable. People are being forced to leave the state that they were born and raised in because they can no longer afford to live here. Our kids are making decisions now at early ages to decide whether or not they're going to plant their roots here. And because of this unaffordability crisis, they're deciding to leave. We've seen this across the state, and it's something that we have to correct. The constant tax and spend policies of Trenton have to be reversed. If they're not, we'll go further and further down this dark hole. At every voting session, we've seen an additional tax on something, whether it's taxing the rain or taxing parking. It's this continuation, this cumulative effect of tax that has people infuriated. And they're making decisions based on those policy initiatives that are coming out of Trenton, and they've got to be stopped. We're one of the worst states in the country to do business. We have one of the highest property tax rates in America. These things are what's driving people out. People can no longer afford to live here. We have to stop this continued drip of adding another tax, adding another cost of living. The answer is simple. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. We have to do things like indexing our tax brackets to inflation, allowing folks to contribute tax-free to their retirement accounts. We're one of only 4 states in the country that still have this tax. We need to correct the marriage tax penalty. These are simple policy corrections. They don't cost the state a lot of money, but they're things that will give people hope for the future. You know, we hear all the time that our colleagues on the other side of the aisle promise that they're not going to raise taxes. But the fact of the matter is their actions are speaking louder than their words. The residents of the state are not going to be fooled by the way the Democrats are acting here. You can say one thing, but people recognize very quickly when you do another. All of these things that the governor proposes are a drain on the revenue that the state brings in. And that's why we continue to see taxes over and over again to sustain this. You know, it's very simple. You just can't spend what you don't have. We all live by that rule in our own homes, and the state needs to live by that same rule. And if we did, New Jersey would be much better off for it. I hope my colleagues will join me in trying to make New Jersey more affordable. Let's do the simple things that people can understand and that people will have hope for. If we do that, I think we'll have a better New Jersey.